Welcome to Taste of Truth Tuesdays, where we'll be serving up bite-sized conversations on all things fitness, nutrition, mindset, and spirituality. So grab your headphones and get ready to taste the truth with us every Tuesday. Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform because every bite counts. Hey, welcome back to Taste of Truth Tuesdays, everybody. With the winter solstice just days away, we're officially in the home stretch of 2024. It's the shortest day of the year, and it reminds us to embrace the darkness while we prepare for the return of the light. It is a reflective time, perfect for thinking about the holidays, setting intentions, and crafting meaningful goals for the new year. And today, we're going to be unpacking all of this and diving into the science of motivation, introducing the 365 Easy Challenge, and if you're ready to create lasting habits that stick, you are in the right place. So stick around until the end because I'm going to also share some December journal prompts that are designed to help you close the year with clarity. So let's get started. So let's talk about the truth about motivation. We got to start by busting a common myth. Motivation is not the secret sauce to achieving your goals. It's more like an internal campfire. You've got to keep stoking it or it'll just fizzle out. Motivation, whether it's intrinsic or extrinsic, is unreliable. Intrinsic motivation comes from within, and it's like your desire to be healthy or curious. Extrinsic motivation, like external drivers, like fitness challenges or rewards, they're going to be coming from the outside. And so what's the science behind this? Well, motivation, it's tied to our brain's reward system. Dopamine, which we've learned about in past episodes, plays a crucial role because it's that feel-good chemical released when we anticipate a reward. But here's the catch. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure, it's also about seeking. And that's why motivation can be fleeting. Once the novelty of the reward wears off, so does the drive. And this is where habits and routine come in. They remove the need to rely on motivation alone, anchoring actions in consistency instead of fleeting feelings. And so awareness, as I've said before, is the foundation of any meaningful change. Awareness is key. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. And that's why our 365 Easy Challenge emphasizes building habits that last, not just riding on the highs of short-term motivation. Let's take a moment to talk about why traditional challenges or normal New Year's resolutions will fall short. So have you ever tried extreme diets like the Whole30 or an intense challenge like 75 Hard? So while these can inspire short bursts of action, they often fail to teach sustainable skills. The problem isn't laziness or a lack of discipline. It's unrealistic goals and focusing on what others are doing instead of tailoring solutions specifically for you and your needs. Science supports this too. Extreme approaches often activate the brain's stress response, making it harder to sustain willpower. Cortisol, the stress hormone, can hijack your decision-making, leading to burnout or impulsive choices. So instead, we need to focus on actions that will align with our values and fit seamlessly into our lives. This year, we're flipping the script. The 365 Easy Challenge is all about mastering the basics, simple, sustainable actions that create consistency. And remember, consistency builds routines, and routines drive results. So without any further ado, what is the 365 Easy Challenge? Well, it's going to be focusing on 6 foundational habits, and you're going to pick and choose which ones you want to start off with. I'm going to go over the 6 in no specific order. Number 1 is the brain reframe. So a lot of my clients come to me saying, my body needs a reset, and I like to say, actually, it's your brain that needs the reframe. So not only are we going to be looking at our all or nothing self-talk and countering some of the negative stinking thinking, but we're also going to be making sure we're focusing on what's being added into our lives and improved, whether that's more protein, more fruits and veggies, or more movement, instead of looking at what's being taken away or restricted. Number 2 habit is going to be stress management and your mindset around stress. Like, are you getting stressed about stress? It is the root cause of so many diseases and the loss of self-control because stress and self-control are related, but not in a good way. And that's why we're going to prioritize this for 2025. So sleep, this is consistently the most underrated aspect of any health and wellness journey and should be one of the biggest priorities if you have some sort of aesthetic goal, like you want to build muscle or lose weight. The fourth habit is digestive health. So your body isn't made up of what you eat, but actually what you digest and absorb. So working on optimizing digestion and having healthy poops is crucial for overall health and transformation. So we have little bullet points underneath each one of these 6 habits that are actually going to be actionable items that will accomplish the overall goal. So the last 2 habits are adequate nutrition and gratitude practice. So under eating works against your health and your goals. Most clients come to me where they've been yo-yo dieting or following some restrictive diet in some way, shape, or form. And so I like to focus on optimizing your metabolism, building muscle, and living your best life. It's more like the concept of earn your right to diet so that if and when the time does come to enter into a fat loss phase, the overall process is going to be a lot easier and healthier. And so this goes into the concepts of nutritional periodization, reverse dieting. So if you're unaware of those terms, no worries. We will have more podcast episodes kicking off in season 3 to break it down for you. And the final habit to practice is gratitude. So spending time in prayer or meditation and focusing on what you're grateful for has many science-backed benefits. And we're going to be talking more about why being consistent with gratitude will actually help you be more consistent with diet and exercise goals. Pretty cool. So to begin the challenge, you're going to pick 2 out of the 6 habits that you are most comfortable with to start implementing. So these are the things that you're probably already doing because we want to start with what you're comfortable with before we start adding stuff that are most difficult. As each week goes on, we're going to add one action from the other 6 habits as the month progresses. So I have attached the 365 challenge guide for you where I kind of walk you through this process at the bottom of the blog included in the show notes. So check that out, please. So why does this approach work? Because it's rooted in simplicity and adaptability. You're not overhauling your life overnight or setting yourself up for burnout. Instead, you're focusing on actions that are easy to maintain and build upon. So for example, let's talk about digestion. So we mentioned earlier, your body isn't what you eat, but actually what you can digest and absorb. So simple changes like chewing your food more thoroughly or taking 5 deep breaths before sitting down to eat, or maybe it's incorporating a 10-minute walk after meals can make a huge difference in your health. And when it comes to sleep, the science is clear. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep for optimal function. So creating a bedtime ritual or routine that can condition your brain it's time to wind down makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. So in closing, as promised, here are your December journal prompts to close out the year with reflection. What was the most significant moment of your year and why? List 3 accomplishments that you're most proud of from this year. How have you grown as a person over the past year? Write about a goal that you didn't achieve. What happened? Did something hold you back? What did you learn? Last one. This year taught me ... So take 10 minutes to reflect on these. Write them down if you'd like. And that way you can start the new year with a clear mind and a motivated heart. So that's it for today's episode. If you're ready to join the 365 Easy Challenge, like I said, head to the show notes to download your guide today. And remember, lasting change doesn't come from massive overhauls. It comes from mastering the basics, one step at a time. So until next year, maintain your curiosity, embrace skepticism, and keep tuning in.